Hi everyone, my name is Bianca and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm so excited to be finally starting this channel. I've been wanting to do it for a while and I finally just said, hey, let me do it. So a little bit about me. I like to crochet. I like to make things. I'm kind of crafty. So in this video, I will be doing a crochet challenge. I'm going to be doing how many hats can I crochet in 24 hours with the timer. This video will be a part of what I'm planning is to do a making my summer wardrobe kind of series where I just make different items for my summer wardrobe. So this will be the first part of that series and it'll be all hats. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I do have some different ideas that I wanted to do, but here is, I guess first, let me start with showing you the selection I have for yarn. Now there's one color that I have more than any other color, and you can try to guess which color that is, and just say the most obvious color you can probably think of and you'll be right. So I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. So if you said pink, you were correct. I do have a lot of pink. Let me turn the camera my way. So yes, pink is my favorite color. So as you can see, I have a whole row on this shelf dedicated to pink. And I actually have, I think, a few more skeins of pink somewhere else. But I'll try not to do too much pink in this video, but just know pink will be used. Pink will definitely be used. So for my first video, for my first hat, I think what I want to do is, I got this yarn. I've been wanting to try this eyelash yarn so bad. And I honestly think this will make a fire cat ear beanie. So I'm going to start with this one. But I feel like with the yarn coming out, it'll be almost like stylish enough to be able to pull off in the summertime. And it's a cat ear beanie. It's not like it's actually for warmth or whatever. It's just for like style. So yeah, let's get into that. So while I'm crocheting, I decided to put on a movie. I'm going to watch Coco. Here's my timer. And we're starting.
But he also had a dream to play for the world. And one day,
every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know you're...
So I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, these moves are so bad.
So I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing this. And it's kind of, I don't know if you could tell. Like, it's cute, but it's like more sweated. Like, this is definitely a winter vibe. It's not gonna be summer. And I made it too big. Like, it's starting to flare out. I don't know why that is. I kind of messed it up, I guess. So yeah, something I didn't say in the beginning is that I've only been crocheting since like February, so it's been like 2 months. I learned how to crochet a couple years ago when I was in college, and I made a blanket. And I just stopped. So then I just started again recently. So yeah, some of the stuff I'm still trying to like figure out, but like it would be a really cute headband. I mean, it definitely started to get too big though. I know I'm gonna scrap this anyway because it's too wintry. Like, it's not giving summer. So I'm gonna try again. I didn't even get that far anyway. Like, I'm not gonna restart the timer even though I messed up. I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far, and I messed up the timer anyway, so it only says 30 minutes past, and I messed it up. I was crocheting for longer than 30 minutes. So I don't know if this is cheating, but I want to use this white yarn, and it looks like I already have a whip attached to it, which I can only assume I was going to start a hat and just started chaining and just forgot about it. And I want to pair this pink yarn with it. So, I mean, I don't know if that's cheating, but I'm not gonna frog this a hat. Like I'm just gonna use it. So I'm gonna be using these two. I'm gonna attempt to do a cat ear beanie again. So I found out why this was started and abandoned, because it looks like when I attached it here and then I went into, like, when I attached it, I twisted it, and then I went to go in to do the second row, and I went to connect it, and I realized it was twisted. So I have to frog all of this second row. And now I see why I abandoned this project. I'm just gonna have to start over anyway. It is what it is. I'm gonna start my timer again and start my movie. This is where I'm at. This is the time. I'm gonna take a break because I'm tired, and as you see, it's late. Okay, so I finally finished the first hat. This is how it looks. I'm gonna try it on. It's a little tight, but honestly, I'm fine with that because I don't know why, but for some reason, my last few like cat ear beanies have been coming out a little big. Like, I'll show you one that I did in a second. But yeah, they've been coming out a little big. So honestly, like, I prefer this to be like a tad bit tight over it being super big. So I would call that a success. I love the colors, obviously, because I love pink and I love white. So this is how much time we have left, or how much time it took me, which is not surprising because I don't crochet very fast. Like, I know there's someone that I watch, and she can crochet a cat ear beanie in like 30 minutes. But she's been crocheting for a while, and she has her own little shop and stuff. So that's not surprising at all. But yeah, this is how the first one came out. So, before I pick another color, let me show you the one I messed up. So this was the one I messed up. Okay, so first, I have this like eyelash yarn that I was looking at it and I'm like, I want to try that in like a cat ear beanie. Like, I just feel like that would be such a cute cat ear beanie. So I don't know, like, I really wanted to try it. I tried it. But when I went to go try it, I didn't have yarn that matched the exact color. And I was thinking, like, would it matter? Like, could I mix it with a different color? Like, I really would like, I have t-shirt yarn, I think, that matches this color really well, because my first idea was to use, I saw something on Pinterest where they used the eyelash yarn and a t-shirt yarn to make a bag, and I thought that would be really cute. So I was gonna try that. I just never end up trying it. But then I'm like, you know what? I want to see how this would look in a hat. So I made a hat, and this is how it turned out. And y'all, it look crazy. I don't even know why I think I didn't even finish it. I think I realized how big this was gonna be, and I never even finished making all the rows because I was so tired of it. I was just like, you know what? I'm looking at myself in the camera, y'all, because this will like show you how you look. So I'm looking at how I look in the camera with this hat, and it looks crazy. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. But at first, I just hated how big it was, and I'm like, this is so freaking ugly. Like, I'm like, this is so big. Like, I hate how big it is. But then I kept looking at it, and I kept looking at it. I'm like, these two different pinks are so ugly. Like, I don't know. It looks like, because you can see like this is a lot of pink and this is I don't know, it looks like it's balding or something. Like the hair is falling out. It's terrible. It's terrible. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't want to waste this yarn, but I feel like this will be so annoying to Frog. So I literally, like, I'm just gonna throw it to the side like I did when I finished it, because I was just, when I finished this, I was just so tired. I was so annoyed. I just threw it to the side and said it will be something that I'll deal with later. So right now, that's not something that I'm gonna deal with now. That was just something funny I wanted to tell y'all, because I do want to talk to you guys, but I feel like I have to focus when I crochet, so I can't really talk that much or I'm going to mess up. Also, I don't know if you guys really want to hear me yap yet. Like, you guys don't really know me for me to just be getting on here yapping. You guys are going to be like, okay, I'm just, like, I want to see you crochet. Like, I want to see what you make. And you're doing all this talking, so be quiet. So with that said, I'm going to move on. So, yeah. For my second hat, it cannot be pink. I decided to myself, I said to myself in my head, for every hat I make that has pink in it, I have to make one without pink. So I was looking at my colors. Okay, so I was looking at my colors and I was thinking about doing the two blues over there and a cat ear beanie, because I think that would be really cute. But I also think the two purples would be really cute in a cat ear beanie. Like, I think with cat ear beanies, the different shades of one color is such a cute idea and I love it. But honestly, I also was thinking with the blues, I could do like a granny cluster hat, but like white in the two blues. Like, I'm trying to imagine it. So this was basically the closest thing I could find to what I'm talking about, even though it's not really granny cluster. But I'm looking at these together and I think they're cute. I think I just won't put the white in the middle like they did. I'll start with a blue. I was wondering if I should do blue, white, blue, but I think I like the blue, blue, white. I don't think I want I know I don't want the white in the middle though. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna do the two blues in white. I actually had this blue put to the side because I was making something for my sister. I'm not finished with it yet, but it was already detached because it was attached because it was attached. I don't know. But so I'm gonna go with this blue instead of the blue that's on the shelf because I like these together a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna do the white with it. Also, guys, I figured out what I need to make next after this project. So I recently just set up this area because I would just kind of just crochet on the couch or wherever I was, but I decided to set up this area so I can kind of have like a crocheting corner to make content in. And I did not realize that this chair would do this. Here, yeah, so it's been scraping against the wall, chipping it and scraping the paint off. I just grabbed a towel to throw on the back of my chair for now. So when you see this towel, just know that's why that towel is there. Yeah, let me finally stop talking and get to crocheting, okay? I forgot to start my timer. Okay, so I wanted to come and give a quick update. So here's the hat. It's basically almost finished. Like, well, it was finished, but then I'll show you guys it. Then I think I want to add, with the dark blue color, I want to add like single crochets, like a lining around it. So I'm gonna do that. So it's not completely done, but it's almost there. So that's gonna be done soon. And then also, like, I basically just kind of got to that point where the hat, I started this while I was at work because I didn't want to bring all those different skeins to work with me. Like, traveling with that was going to be a lot, especially because my white is 1 pound, so that's a lot. I started this orange cat ear beanie because I I love seeing the I think I said something about it when I was talking about the last hat, like the the same color but two different shades cat ear beanies. So I did one in orange because I thought orange would be really nice too. And I was kind of scared that it might look like a pumpkin, like turn out looking like a pumpkin. But my best friend, she was like, no, I like the colors. It looks good. Just trust the process. So I'm going to trust the process with this one. I'm going to put this one to the side again. And I'm going to just do the lining around this one. And I'll come back and show you this one. This is where we're at right now with the timer. Honestly, I've been messing up this timer so much. So I don't know if this is the real time. But yeah, so 17, so basically 18 hours. So yeah, and I'm almost finished my second hat. So let me finish that up and then I'll come and show you guys the final product. So this is how it turned out. Yeah, I want to look at myself in the camera. I like it. Honestly, I will say I like the cat ear beanie more. I don't know. Like, I like this type of hat, but sorry, there's her. I like this style of hat, but I feel like it's for specific occasions. Like, I just wouldn't throw this hat on any day, whereas I feel like I would throw a cat ear beanie on any day. So honestly, this is probably going to be more of me making cat ear beanies. And I do know I want to try a bucket hat, but I know I'm not going to be making a lot of this. Like, honestly, this is probably going to be my last granny cluster hat. So yeah, I like it. I think it's cute. Yeah, and I love the colors that I chose. Something different other than pink. Now I just gotta stop throwing the white in there. But it's okay. Well, I guess in the next one, there's no white. So I'm gonna go back to making this one. And here's where the timer is. I definitely, after I finish adding the lining to that hat, I started scrolling on TikTok for a little bit. And I definitely forgot to stop the timer. So yeah, but it's whatever. I don't care. I'll be fine because there's times I started crocheting and I forgot to start the timer. So in the end, it'll probably even out, or maybe it won't, but it doesn't matter. I'll be fine. So I'm gonna go back to finishing up this hat, or basically starting this hat, and I'll check in with you guys later. Hey. Oh. Hey guys, so I'm back. So while I was gone, I don't remember where I left off at. Well, basically, while I was gone, I either finished and started a hat or started and finished two hats. I can't remember if I showed you guys this one. I think I did. I think I did show you guys, but I just didn't feel like coming back on camera to update you guys. I don't know. But anyway, I finished these two hats. So here's how this one looks. Okay, I love the oranges together. I was afraid it was going to get pumpkin a little bit, and it doesn't. I do feel like with the lighter orange, it looks really nice. So I'm happy with that one. And then I did a black and white. This is obviously a staple in any season. So yeah, regular. So yeah, I think they're both really cute. So right now, I've just been kind of looking through my Pinterest, and I kind of want to get some of those done because the whole point of this was kind of like to clear out my Pinterest pins a little bit, because anytime I see something about crochet, I just save it. And my crochet, like I have a pin called Crochet Projects, and the board is getting so full. Like when I'm looking for something, I have to scroll and scroll and scroll. So I wanted to get some of the ones I did do unpinned. I think I might actually end up separating everything, so having a different board for like hats and bags and clothes and everything. But yeah, that's whatever. So far we've gotten 4 hats done, and I kind of messed up the timer a little bit. So I was at work and I started to crochet and I set my timer, but somehow out of nowhere my timer ended up just, yeah, my timer ended up going missing. Like, I don't know what happened to it. So I had to set a new timer. Like, I guess I exited out by accident, so I had to set a new timer, and all I could remember is that the hour was 15. So I don't know if it was like 15 and like 59 minutes or something like that, or if it was like 15 hours and 8 minutes. So I just set the timer for 15. So I could have either started at the time I like actually was at, or maybe even lost the hour to 30 minutes. So I don't know, but it's okay because I'm kind of over this. I don't know why I chose hats to do a 24-hour challenge. Like, I do know why, but at the same time I don't, to do a 24-hour challenge. I didn't think I crocheted as fast as I do, which I know I'm still not the fastest crocheter, but I didn't think I would be getting this many hats done. Like, right now, this is where we're at with the time. And I did mess up. Like, when I was at work, I forgot to stop the timer and I like got off break and started working a little bit, but it's whatever. But this is at the time we're at. We're halfway through and I made 4 hats. So, I mean, I guess with the same kind of logic, we might end up making 4 more, but I didn't even think I would get that many done in a 24-hour time frame. So I think that's kind of crazy, but it's okay. That's good. I get to get some of the stuff that I want to do done. So I'm gonna look through my Pinterest and see some of the ones I want to crochet. I'm probably not gonna come back and talk after every hat because this video is already kind of long and it's been taking a lot of days and I kind of really just want to get this done. So I'm gonna go decide what I want to do. I know for sure this is the first hat I'm gonna start with. This is the next hat I know I'm gonna do for sure. And then there's some other things in here that I might do. Like, I think this was really cute. And then I already have 3 hats that I have 1 hat with pink and 3 hats without pink. So I do have like some room to use pink. I think like the scrap hat idea is really cute, but I feel like I just don't have that much scrap yarn yet. And I guess I could just use the yarn that I have on the shelf, but I don't know if I have like all the different colors I really want for that. So I don't know, we'll see. I definitely think like the pink looking scrap yarn hat is cute and something I can do, even though, I mean, I do have some pink scraps, but I guess I don't really need scraps to do it. I'll update you guys whenever there's an update or when like a significant amount of time has passed. I did want to show you guys this. So this is my second time doing trying a bucket hat. Oops. And this is the second time I have messed it up. I don't know what I did, but it's starting to ruffle, so obviously I did something wrong. So I decided maybe I would just leave the bucket hats alone for this challenge because I did set the timer for this and it did kind of waste time just for me to have to frog it. I do want to make a bucket hat, but for some reason I just keep messing up on them. So I'm not going to do a bucket hat in this challenge. I have to have some time. I have to put some time aside to really be able to do that and figure out where I'm adding too many stitches or what it is, or use stitch markers or whatever I have to do. But yeah, I'll come back whenever I need to update you guys.
I can't believe I believed everything we had.
got me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now.
Hi, so I am finally finished with all the hats. This is how much is left on the timer. It ran for a little bit, so I don't know what time I actually really stopped, but I'm gonna stop there because I know I can't make a hat in 30 minutes, so it doesn't make any sense to me to start one. But I think, so these are the ones I did while I was gone. First, this one. This one took me a while because I didn't plan out like the ends that I was going to pull out beforehand. So I didn't tuck any of the ends. I just decided like I would figure it out at the end of the hat. So it took forever to tuck all those hands. It took forever to tuck all those ends and figure out which ones I was going to pull out and stuff. So yes, that one, this one kind of took forever. This one is the one I did after it. This one also took, or let me show you guys these ones. So this is how it looks. And then this one, the side I just showed you, I think it's the side I'll actually wear on the back. And then this is the front. So this one I did next. This one, the ends also took forever because it's hard for me to tuck the ends into granny squares while I'm crocheting because I don't know where I should put them so it looks right. Like it doesn't just look like the color is coming out. So yeah, I had to tuck all these ends at the end and that took a while. And also the ruffles took a while, but yeah, this is how it turned out. Oh, wait. So yeah, this is cute. And then the last one I made, it's not really a summer color. It's more of like a fall color. Like I kind of think of Halloween when I see it. It gives me like Monster High vibes, but I was inspired by my shirt, so I decided to make it. And I'll find somewhere to wear it to this summer, I bet. So I'll be fine. This is the last one I made. And then I just put this little chain on it at the top. I wanted it to match my shirt, but I feel like the pink I use is a little too dark. So I could always go back and make another one with this pink, or I could find a pink that matches my shirt a little better, but I'll figure that out at a later date. So in total, I made, let me fix my hair. In total, I made 7 hats, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, in total, I made 7 hats. So we're just gonna do a quick recap. So this was the first hat I made, I'm pretty sure. Next was the blue one. And then I made the orange one and the black and white one. And then I made this one, and then this one. So yeah, this is all my hats in total. This was a fun challenge to do, but I'm so glad it's over. I did a pretty good job with the pink. I only used pink in 3 of the 7 hats, but I used white in a lot of them. I used white in 5 of the 7, so I should have gave my same rule. I should have gave myself the same rule I gave myself for the pink, for the white, but it's okay. I know I'll wear it because I wear white a lot. So yeah, so thank you for watching this video. How should I end it?
If you like this video, like, subscribe.
Okay. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, my very first YouTube video. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. Bye.
Stay in my room.